Let's go, queens.
Let's go, girls.
That was more Rosalina from Mario Kart. She's such a drag queen.
Hi.
Thanks for coming.
Hey, girl.
Thanks for coming.
Oh, grrr.
Well, hello and thanks for coming, America. My name is Seth. What's yours? Oh, that's Jamal texting over there. And yeah, Stoney's also texting. Okay, great. Hey, everyone. Welcome to another fun episode.
Hi.
Oh, you done now?
Yeah, I was just checking my Headspace app.
Wait, did you already hit record? Are we doing the podcast?
Yeah, we definitely told you that we were hitting record.
Shit, my bad. Sorry.
Oh, gosh.
Gosh, geez, not this again.
Sorry.
Hey, everybody, welcome to another fun episode of Thanks for Coming, the most magically gay podcast there ever will be. We are, of course, back again to bring you full coverage of everything that happened in this episode of RuPaul's Drag Race Season 13.
Oh, yes. That's heating up the competition. We have a fun runway this episode. It's the Rusical episode.
Yeah, we love a Rusical, honey.
I'm just like,
do.
is it time to get off the ride yet? At least it feels like the ride is going, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Uh,
we're still cranking out episodes.
I shouldn't get ahead of myself, huh?
Yeah, there's so many episodes. So
there's just so many episodes. This is like a full season of like Drag Race UK has already happened, and we've only lost 4 people.
Oh, man. That's a good point. Fuck. Never mind.
yeah, I saw like someone on Twitter. I think I retweeted it. I don't remember who did it, but it was like 9 queens remain. It was like we're on like episode 8 now.
Oh my gosh. It's like Half-Life basically. Like we've had 8 episodes and 4 queens leave.
Oh, man. Yeah, well, when you put it that way.
My goodness. I'm ready for bitches to leave. I'm tired of bitches getting saved. Well, here, I'll wait. Let's start. Let's wait. I'll get into it later. Sorry,
Yeah.
everybody. Let's start this on a positive note. How's everybody doing today?
We're doing fabulous. The weather is a little warmer. It looks a little breezy, but I'm getting my ass outside today and going on a walk.
It's like 37 degrees here, so we're all celebrating. Oh my god, it's like the first time it's been above freezing since like
Heat wave, girl.
Yeah.
January 30th or something.
Yeah, and the snow actually stuck around, so the trail looks walkable though, so that'll be fun.
Yeah. I did want to ask how that snowstorm I sent your way went.
My back is killing me. Like, I haven't shoveled snow like that in a very long time. We got at least 13 inches where we were in town.
Ooh.
Thank goodness we have a 2-car garage now, but our driveway is very long, so we had quite a workout and had to do it in shifts.
Yeah, shoveling driveways is not like very fun. Just
Yeah. I can imagine.
I definitely skipped my workout that day, but we probably burned hella calories though. Like,
Yeah, definitely.
sis,
yeah.
my hamstrings were on fire.
It was
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm glad we had power though.
Yeah.
That was the main thing.
It could be
like,
worse.
Yeah.
It could have been way worse. Like, I mean, Seth, of course, was out of power for a while. My sister was in Texas and was in Austin with her boyfriend, and I have a lot of friends in Texas throughout Texas, and my goodness, what a shit show. So, our hearts and energy, our warmest energies go out to the people in Texas. But yes, it could have been worse.
Yes, it could have been worse. It's been a while since I've had 13 inches myself, but
Ooh.
but you guys survived, so congratulations, honey.
That's right. Mother Nature gave us a bunch of snow, so we're just out here enjoying it, trying to live the winter wonderland fantasy.
Yes, girl. Very cool. Yeah, I guess not too much to update you all on, except for that I did have power, and I wanted to thank you all for being patient. I know we kind of rushed basically 2 episodes out at the same time, so you guys had like a lot dumped on your plates last week.
Yeah, we wanted to make sure you got an episode, listeners. But when life happens, you kind of just have to go with the flow. And we did our best. And, you could always just listen to the episodes back to back and make it a nice big old party.
Yes, girl. It's a double feature show.
Oh, yeah.
Make sure you get extra popcorn with extra butter.
Ooh, our fave.
Yes, honey. It's keto if you put a lot of butter on the popcorn, right?
Sure.
That is dirty. That is hashtag dirty keto.
That would be dirty keto.
Ooh, that diet sounds like the one for me, honey.
Sounds pretty naughty.
I'm here for dirty keto. Ooh. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, you've gotten the update. Let's go ahead and get into our honest tea spill of the week so we can get into the episode.
Honest tea.
Hey everybody, welcome to our Honest Tea Spill of the Week. We are, of course, back again to bring you all of the tea with this episode. Who's ready to get into some Rusicals?
I am. I'm actually really pumped for the Rusical. I'm always excited for the Rusical episode. I like to see the queen shine, so let's get into it.
Yes, bitch, I'm here for it. I love all the history that I learned from the Rusicals. It's so informative.
Was it?
Yeah.
Did you learn a lot?
Yeah, I learned.
Was it like the disco-mentary?
I learned that Facebook was actually called Fistbook.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did not know that. And unfortunately, I missed Fistbook because that sounds like a really interesting social network to join.
I feel like
a lot
that
of
probably
fun.
exists, like Fistbook. Like, I'm sure it's out there somewhere, right?
Yeah, I'm going to look at, because wasn't the predecessor, it was Fister?
Yeah. Fister.
Oh my gosh. My brain right now.
Oh, Friendster. That's
Yeah.
it. Never mind. Sorry, everybody.
Mercy.
Gotta
So,
get my mind out of the gutter.
yeah, it's so confusing.
Yes. I wasn't really sure what we were getting into this week with the Rusical, and I can't say that it was bad, but I can't say that I was super into it either.
We were saying that, this wasn't. Oh my gosh, look at that fucking dirty possum. I'm sorry, listeners.
Ooh.
It's
Why does the possum
daytime.
gotta be dirty?
There's a possum under our porch, and it just
Ew.
crawled out from
That
under the
bastard.
porch.
I cannot. Oh no.
We sound so country.
Is he looking at you?
We're like,
It went back under there. He's like, "Oh, it's a nice day out."
it's like
Let
the
me just-"
groundhog. Oh my god, he saw a shadow and went back
Oh
under
my
the
God.
porch.
Oh my gosh. Just to update everybody, it just gave Jamal and Sony the finger and crawled back under the
I'm
under the
so annoyed.
desk.
It gives me so much anxiety because Eddie, he still has one more round of shots, and these dogs, like, they will go after it. And now there's two of them.
Yeah.
It's
Oh my
crawling out
gosh.
again.
Ew.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
It's
hold
doing
on.
the nay-nay. Oh my god, it's doing the nay-nay. It's whipping its hair back and forth.
This thing is
Ew.
disgusting. I hate this thing.
They're so gross. They're so gross. I'm trying to get a picture.
Ah.
Ew.
Oh, no sheep, possum don't.
Ew,
I don't know.
oh
That
my
didn't
gosh.
work.
No, that did not.
Jamal was like, I got you on camera.
Get
bitch.
off
the
my
porch!
porch!
Get off my fucking lawn.
It's on the porch now.
I'm getting pictures of all of this through the window. These are going to be some grainy
Yes.
ass iPod pictures, by the way. So
You're going to be like, I think that's a possum. I can't be sure. It might be Reynolds from far away.
look at that
I
bitch.
don't know.
Oh, hell no.
God.
We need to call somebody.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it just death dropped. It's like, it's mocking you guys.
Oh my
right.
gosh, y'all. I'm so sorry. I was just, oh my gosh. Ugh.
That possum is in full drag, just mocking us.
It bothers the fuck out of me, that thing. Ew.
It's gotta go.
Maybe you guys could have like a third pet. Because I feel like Eddie and the possum would get along together.
Oh, they're so gross. I have
This
like
sounds
the
like a
chills.
children's book, Eddie and the Possum.
Yeah.
Get to work, Stoney.
Trademark, copyright, bitch. Verbal copyright.
Okay, my apologies again. Where were
We're
we?
talking about Fist book.
Okay, we're talking about fisting. I remember now.
Got it. Yes.
How could I forget? It's just a deep subject. Oh my gosh. All right. So at the very top of the show, Lala Ree has sashayed away.
Bye, Lala. We're gonna miss your good juju in the workroom.
We sure will. Now we're just stuck with Elliot with 3 Ks.
I know.
Oopsies, I said it.
Listen, if the shoe fits, honey.
Yes, and that shoe fit real tight. It was made for her.
Like a lost slipper, bitch.
This is just like
yes.
poor. Like it just sucks because like Elliot.
No, poor Elliot.
I wasn't gonna say
No.
poor Elliot, but like I just feel bad because it's like I wanted to like root for her, but
We were rooting for you.
We were all rooting
now
for
it's
you.
just like Elliot with 3 Ks.
I've
like-
never yelled at a girl like this.
Yeah, I'm like, girl, can you guys just go back and edit her out? Give her that sherry pie edit real quick.
It's just so disappointing.
Yeah, it is.
2 seasons in a row, girl.
What gives?
Yeah, can't y'all just hire some like non-problematic hoes? I don't get it.
We
Are
will.
are the gays just the worst?
TFC Pod volunteers as tribute to be screeners for the next season.
Yeah, we'll just kiki with all the potential queens for like a little bit.
Get all their
Like,
social
show-
medias.
That's right. Gather their socials, and we'll just, string right through it and see what's going on in there.
Yep. And then I'll question the bitch and see how she responds. And that will be whether she gets on the show or not, how she responds.
How do you feel about Black Girl Magic? Well, I like it if they're not too aggressive.
How? What's your interpretation of The Wiz?
Yeah. Do you want to do a racist interpretation of the one thing in The Wiz that was like not helpful to black people? Okay. Okay. You're not on the show either.
But also tied to gentrification.
It's just I don't know. We're gonna talk about it when we get to it, but I'm just like this whole thing with the taxi is just so stupid.
Yeah.
That was a good
I
tease.
I just like to start the episode by reading all the girls to filth, so I feel like we've done that.
We love receipts.
So after Lala's elimination, the girls are back in the workroom, and Denali is still in her head, worried about being forgettable, and thinks that, she had the best outfit on the runway, as she thinks every week.
I'm glad that she got it off of her chest. We can call it what we want. Like, I have to be the best, number one, like Leah Michelle and Glee's character. What was her name? Rachel Berry. Very that. But, Denali's been busting their ass, so at least they can be honest about it and be like, hey, this is how I feel. I know I look great. What's the problem? So it was interesting to see the queens react to that.
Yeah, sorry. I don't know what we were talking about.
Stoney's still looking at the possum, you guys.
Denali feeling forgettable. Remember she had her whole monologue when she came into the workroom and she was like, girl, I know I look good and they just don't see me.
I'm sorry. I literally zoned out during just like now, so I had no idea. But
Just like all the listeners when my voice is on the podcast.
I mean, it's a lot to recover. We just had a whole gay freak out on the pod.
But yeah, with Denali though, I felt the same way because I just feel like Denali has not gotten any credit at all this season, and she's had some of the best looks, and she's been pretty solid in all the challenges. So I don't know. I think she has a right to bitch about like not getting any critiques.
I don't know. I mean, I don't have anything against Denali. I like Denali, but it's just really been getting on my nerves. Like all the queens being like, "Well, I deserve to win, and I'm so upset that I didn't win." I'm like,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, gay! Like, let somebody else let someone else in the community have a goddamn gold badge. Jesus Christ.
Well,
I
that's
know.
Go ahead.
I don't really. That pisses me off too, like when the queens are like that, because it's generally just annoying.
yes.
But I will make an exception this one time just for Denali.
This one time, because we do feel like she could have at least got a note or two. Like she wasn't asking for the win; she was just wanting critiques. But yeah.
It kind of sounded like she was asking for the win, though.
Oh well. Okay.
I mean,
I was going to say, we're all from, the three of us, we're from a time where not everybody gets a blue ribbon.
she did
So,
get top 2 of the week with Raja and Raven.
Yes,
so that
that's
counts.
true. but we can't all like win all the time. Like sometimes you don't win, and that's okay. You work harder next time. I know it's like a mind fuck probably on that show, but girl, let's move forward.
But did she get a repeater badge? No, she didn't.
No, not this time. Not this time.
I feel like, I don't know. I feel like put like Veronica and Green and Denali in the same room together,
Oh,
and they'd be
fuck.
like,
That's the show I don't want to watch, girl.
I don't know about that. I'm with Seth. No.
If I did have to watch it, I would be putting it on mute and reading the subtitles.
but you don't
'Cause,
know
girl-
what they're capable of together.
You don't know what we're capable of.
That would be...
I've got a repeater badge.
No, you got COVID.
Yeah, that's what you got, bitch.
Love you, Veronica.
Love you, girl, sort of. Anyways, now we skip. We're skipping right to the Maxi Challenge again. This happened in the UK episode this week as well.
Mm-hmm. Trend alert.
Trend alert! No mini challenge.
Rusical bitch.
Yes, category is Rusicals.
Who wore it best?
Yikes. So we skip right to the Maxi Challenge this week. The girls will be starring in Social Media, the Unverified Rusical.
Interesting concept. It's fitting for the times. You know, this is going to be a hit or a big ol' flop.
Yeah.
Yes, girl. And of course, we get to the funnest part of the Rusical, dividing up the roles.
Dun, dun, dun. Who wants it the most?
Yes. All right. 1, 2, 3, fight.
So the gag of it all was there was no mini challenge this week, and they created one.
They
Yes.
did.
Yes. Work.
So I guess technically Rose won the mini challenge this week.
Oh shit! I'm gonna update the points because
No. No. Whatever. Actually do it. I'm going to lose this one anyways.
That's
But,
hilarious.
yeah. So basically, they're dividing the roles. Most everyone's like being pretty like, oh, I want this. That's fine. I want this. Okay, cool. But Denali is like really getting put through the gauntlet in the role selection because she is like, well, I want to be Lady Tweets. And Utica's like, actually, like I already said I wanted to be that. And I'm not backing down this week because I got screwed over last week. So bye.
Yeah, Utica came right out and said it. You know, I respect a real bitch. Utica was like, look, I did that shit last week and I'm so tired. So I am not budging
Yeah.
this week, bitch. And I stand for it.
I mean-
Denali did have to like fight to the death though. It was like, oh, so rough to watch.
Yeah, I feel like Utica, I don't know, like she deserved that role because like I don't know, she was nice last week, so it's kind of like okay, she gets to get her pick now. But
Yeah.
I do feel bad, like Denali, just like everything she wants, they're just like, no, sorry, sis.
She just has to accept it.
Enter Gia Gunn. What you think you're gonna
Ew.
do isn't
It's
necessarily
not
what you're gonna do.
do. So then, of course, Denali misses out on Lady Tweets. So then Rose says, well, I want to do Foxy. This is like my jam. This is my lane. Let's do this. And so that's actually the other person that Denali wanted to be besides Lady Tweets. So now, of course, they're like, well, how do we do this? So the girls make them audition for the part.
Listen, fair is fair. You know, I think it was a fair way, but I'd be like so annoyed, low key. I'd be like, ugh, you hoes, like no notice, like on the spot audition.
Yeah, it was just like traumatizing, I feel like, too, for Denali because it's like, okay, now all you bitches are going to vote for Rose in front of me.
Well, and it's just adding on to all of that like mental baggage, just like, the judges don't see me. Now I'm not going to get a part that stands out. They're not going to see me this week.
But honestly, though, like, I don't know how to say this without it sounding mean, but I think Rose just has a higher perception of what her skills are than where they are actually at because
She's very
like, in the
confident.
past, yeah, she's like, I want the big role that will stand out. I want this. And it's always like whenever she's got it before in the past, she's kind of flopped.
Yeah, no, that's a valid point. So I was happy to see they kind of worked on that and turned it around this episode. Because I was
Right, 'cause
definitely
then-
thinking that.
Yeah, because I mean, she got the perfect role for her this time. Like, she did a great job. So it's like,
Yeah.
girl, like, and then don't be a butthurt person when you don't get your role. Like, I don't even want to do the Rusical anymore.
Yeah, you gotta
Yeah.
like just be on board and suck it up and do it. We were just talking about on a past episode putting your face on, like when you don't want to go to work, like you have to show up for the gig, sis.
Sorry about it. This is what you're here for. If you don't want to do the Rusical, you can just go home.
Bye, Jenny Lemon.
So then the sirens go off, and Anne Hathaway appears on the screen to give the queens a pep talk, a little chat session with her hives.
I thought this was really cool, and I was wondering why The Devil Wears Prada was playing before the episode came on.
Yes, such like
Subliminal messaging.
such a good tie-in. VH1's like on it.
I thought it was a fun little moment, though, because I thought it was going to be a video the way the previews show for the episode, but it was like an interactive Zoom call, and they got to ask her questions because, of course, Queen Anne has been in all kinds of movies, some of your favorites probably, and musicals, Les Mis, and more. So she knows what she's talking about, and she's a fan.
And she let us know that she was the 9th choice for Devil Wears Prada.
Crazy.
That's crazy to me because she did such a great job in that movie.
I
That's some
know.
wacky town.
I just want to know who the 8 people were ahead of her.
Right?
Probably Scarlett Johansson. Who's that other annoying one? The one from Hunger Games. Jennifer Lawrence.
Jennifer Lawrence,
Blake
Jennifer
Lively.
Gardner was probably one of them.
Jennifer Gardner. Jennifer Aniston.
Blake Lively.
I mean, let's just put all the fucking basic white bitches in this role.
Blair Waldorf.
Yeah, I don't know, girl. Probably JoJo Siwa. I don't know.
Britney
That movie would
Spears.
not be the same without her. So that was very like wild hearing that.
Yeah, that worked out really well for us.
Totally.
Yeah, we
That's-
dodged a bullet for sure.
That is one of my favorite movies.
Could you imagine, like, when Sherry Pie auditioned for that? It's just like...
Fuck.
She's like,
Actually, I think she was using her stage name, Allison Mossy.
Allison Mossy.
So they didn't realize it was a drag queen auditioning.
They chose between Allison Mossy and and her.
Anne Hathaway.
But Allison never showed up, so they gave it to
Yeah. It was weird. She just kept Venmoing money for us to get naked. It's weird.
How did we get here?
I don't know. Sorry for this episode, y'all. I'm feeling some type of way today.
So fun.
All right, let's get back to it, you all. So this was really cute. Gottmik was really smart and asked Anne, like, what should you do if you don't get the part you want? Because, Denali was being a little sour Sally still at this point.
Yes, very in their feelings.
Yes, girl. And so then, Denali gets some confidence back and is like, yes, work queen, mama, auntie. And she's ready.
Death drop, double kick, pirouette, turn, split.
Yes, girl. Look, I'm a dancer.
No, this was a good moment for Denali because this is something we should remember about ourselves every day, no matter what industry we're in, whether you're in school or just working, whatever you're doing in your day to day. Like, just do your best and steal the show. Like, just go out there and slay that shit, and someone's gonna notice you.
Definitely. So then the girls go to record the Rusical with Michelle Visage. She did not have her birthmark vajazzled this episode.
No, she did not, but she looked like a very fancy pirate.
Yeah, I'm kind of digging this like gray black hair look thing for her.
Oh, yeah.
There's just so many options for, like, she's had so many great hairstyles with it so far.
It looks really good. I like the whole look. That wasn't shade. I didn't know what else to call it.
Yes, girl. Old lady rocker chic.
Well,
she's like a
didn't
spicy
she-
grandma.
Did she debut that on her quarantine show, Sony?
The gray.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was because of like COVID, and then like I think all the fans were like, "Yes, Mama,
Yes.
work," and then she was like, "Fine, I'll
Yes.
like leave a streak in."
We'll compromise.
Yeah. She's like, I'm not going full gray.
It works for
Silly
her.
queens.
It works for her. And shout out to that Zoom, that quarantine show, How's Your Head, Hun? It was actually pretty funny.
Yes. I still haven't watched that yet.
It's
so
cute.
good.
It's cute.
Nice. Well, I will put that on my list of shows to watch. I have a list now. People are always recommending me great shows to watch, so.
The list grows.
So let's see. While recording the song, Utica, Elliot, and Simone are the queens that are having the most trouble with the singing. Elliot's just sort of it's like, girl, are you singing or?
Elliot was doing something, feeling her best mirror fantasy or something.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Yeah, I also didn't get the impression that Candy's verse was going to be auto-tuned when she was recording it. It's like,
Oh,
how
shit.
do you, like, I don't know, girl. Like, was she bad or was that supposed to happen?
I don't know. Is LinkedIn that hype?
I don't know. LinkedIn turned into the Pussycat Dolls, though.
For real. Like,
Blowing up my buttons, babe.
Ah, that's my jam. Don't you come for buttons?
She had buttons on that horrible outfit she was wearing the Rusical.
I can't.
I'm gonna wear this wig that just all the hair falls in my face when I dance. So
Also, like, we'll get into it, but like Candy just like laying on the floor, like that one part of the Rusical where she's just like, she just looks like she's laying on the floor. I'm like, what are you doing?
yeah, I clocked it. She spent a solid 10 minutes doing the WAP on the floor this episode.
I mean, that would probably be
I
me.
was like, what?
I'd be like, I can't get up now. So
Ow, I hurt my back getting down here. You guys are just gonna have to go on without me.
Oh my gosh, this Rusical, y'all. This Rusical.
So after this recording session, the girls go into choreo rehearsal with Jamal Sims. Back again.
Yes, honey. We're breaking it down. Jamal's got his titties out for the girls. Sounds like something a Jamal would do.
Yeah, I was like, okay. I didn't know those were there.
Jamal's like, this is the COVID special.
Yeah, like I got to give the girls a tease since everyone's in COVID. So,
Mercy.
you know,
cabin fever.
you got to give them something.
And Gottmik
Yeah.
was like, yes, Jamal, like, keep showing me moves.
Yeah, ooh, Jamal. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Jamal's always fun to have on the show. Like, always has a great attitude. You know, some of the other choreographers are kind of like, you know, who's the one? Todrick's kind of like sassy and like the drill sergeant or whatever.
Yeah.
But Jamal works better with the queens. I think he like really takes the time to make sure like he puts it in a way that the queens can understand.
Yeah, I agree. What happened to Todrick anyway? Is he not allowed on the show anymore?
I don't know, girl. He's probably gonna be back, I would imagine, at some point.
Yeah, I'm sure. He's out here on YouTube still. He just moved into a new house and shit. It's gorgeous, of course.
Oh, word.
But
Hey, Todrick.
hey, Queen. Jamal.
Do you need a roommate, girl?
He's got plenty of room. That house is so big. Oh my gosh.
I promise not to critique your business practices if you let me stay with you.
Jamal does have like a more natural flow with the girls. It's kind of more like he makes sure the job is going to get done, but he pushes them in a way that's very comfortable.
Yeah, that's like half the job. Like, if you're only watching the show, you're only seeing half of the action because the other half of the action, well, 1/4 of the action is Jamal giving them instructions, and then another 8 is oh, I don't know. Gosh, it's so hard to divide up the show. I just know that Untucked is you're seeing the other half of the show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, really though, as a choreographer, I think that is really like invaluable to be able to have that sort of bond with the people that you are working with and to be able to make them feel comfortable because then they'll be more willing to work with you.
That's right.
So in the choreography session, Utica is really struggling to learn her choreography. She kind of was like looking like a little leprechaun up there doing like a little jig, you know, because she's so tall and lanky.
Yeah, and she's already got a mouthful with her verse, and the queens are like, okay, queen, you wanted this part, so you better turn it out. So there's all kinds of pressure flying at Miss Gangly Utica.
Yeah, I was like worried for her. I mean, but it seems like she really got the verses down.
And it was kind of funny though. She like totally was making fun of who was it, Simone, the one that couldn't pick up the choreo right away.
Yeah, she so was.
Yeah.
That was funny. Also, Gottmik is struggling compared to Denali because, Denali is such a good dancer. So we see Gottmik struggling a little bit.
Yes, and I'm so glad that she was able to turn it up in the end because I was like, don't do this, queen. You need to push through the Rusical. You're on your come up. You need to get through this bitch.
Yeah. So the next day, the girls are getting ready for the Rusical. Candy brings up her meme that went viral, the one of her sitting alone in the VIP.
I remember when that happened. That was a funny meme. Like, everybody was retweeting that shit when that happened.
And recreating it, like all the Rue girls were like sitting
Yes.
alone in the VIP.
Yeah.
Yeah, so many would go live and sit there like...
Yes, that was really funny, and I think it's still going. I don't think that meme's died yet.
No, I see it from time to time still.
None of the memes ever truly die.
Yeah, just like cancel culture, you can't really cancel somebody.
True.
Yeah.
But that's another topic for another day.
That's right. That's right.
So Rosé brings up that Tina used to date Graham Norton, which you already would have known if you listened to our Meet the Queens episode. Yes, that's old news, honey. So we're going to move on.
Yeah, we don't need to rehash any of that.
Yeah. Except for maybe some of those looks
Yeah.
from back then.
I will say...
Go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, I will say that Graham Norton has aged very well. I feel like.
That's what I was going to say.
Yes.
Yeah, and Tina kind of hasn't. So it's like... I don't know. I mean, Tina looked kind of cute in the pictures with Graham, but now I'm just like, ugh.
Well, it doesn't help that she's wearing red and yellow like daily.
Yeah, those are not my color schemes. I mean, it's just like kissing your uncle, really.
It washes her out.
Nobody's color scheme. Like, that's the place you go to like eat McDonald's food. Like, it's not a color scheme anymore.
Yeah, just waiting for the Hamburglar to touch you inappropriately in the ball pit. I'm like, girl, no one wants to be there. Don't go to the ball pit. You never know what's lurking down there. It could be Tina Burner. All right, well, let's get into our discussion about the Rusical. What did you all think? Who are the standouts for you?
Well, of course, Rosé did a good job in the main role. She's just so natural. We saw that in the vocal and choreo practice. We just knew she was going to tear this up. I've been getting just the Jan edit vibes with Rosé this entire season, so I was happy to see her kind of shine in a way that Jan did not get to. Not to compare them all the time, but they're sisters, so I was like, don't do this to Rosé on the same episode.
Yeah.
Y'all did this to Jan. So I'm glad she turned it out. And of course, Olivia just has like a natural energy on the stage. There's just no denying the presence, and just it's not fair. She doesn't even have to try, really. Like,
and where did that voice come from? Like, I did not peg Olivia as a singing queen, but she's got the runs, honey. Like, she has a great voice.
Secret weapons.
I just don't understand how Olivia can literally walk out like on. It's like she was in the Rusical in a t-shirt and jeans and like
that,
and just like made it look like amazing. I'm just like,
yeah.
Like, I don't know. I feel like she should be an actress. Like, she reminded me of like just like some nerdy chick like in a superhero movie or something.
Yeah.
I'm just like, damn. Like, Olivia is such a star.
Yeah, I think she had to wear that though because of Rue's sponsorship with Old Navy.
Oh.
I think that's why she wore the jeans and t-shirt.
Yeah, no, there's no.
Okay.
I don't want to see no fucking Old Navy.
I don't see any fucking Old Navy on the runway.
Oh shit. Uh-oh.
Actually, Old Navy's allowed because they paid Rue though.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Old Navy's fine.
Clear. Whew. Okay.
Whew. I thought Utica did a really good job. They were kind of showing her struggling throughout the choreography and the recording, but in the end, Utica really turned it out.
She did pull it together. It cracks me up how like tall and thin they are. It's just like, oh my gosh, watching them move is such a treat. But she ended up getting there in the end.
Yeah, I liked hers too, and like it was fun like listening to her, like kind of her verses were about like Twitter and stuff. So I don't know, I really enjoyed that part of it. Like her part made more sense, I think, than some of the others.
Yeah, I liked it a lot. It was interesting because they're like, oh, go faster. Oh, faster. Because, you know, I guess that's, you know, just kind of how like Twitter works is like it's a very fast paced. You only can type in a certain amount of characters.
Oh
And
my
it's like
gosh.
a thread. Like I thought of like, you know, how like people have long ass threads, and
Oh
then
yeah.
also the fact like Twitter, you like doom scroll constantly. So
Well, listen, that and if you use TweetDeck, holy shit, if you have like a bunch of columns set up and there's like multiple rows of tweets happening, like you have to close that tab sometimes or you might have a seizure.
Right. Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Woo!
Woohoo. Who haven't we talked? Oh, what did we think of Tina Burner as the MC?
I thought it was fitting for Tina Burner. It's Tina Burner. I thought that she could have pushed it a little more just because it did feel like, this is something she does. So you kind of want to see her go above and beyond and really give it to the judges, not just treat it like another night at the gig. I was confused why she stopped singing at the end too. Like it wasn't like that dramatic pause, when the note ends at the musical and then the character is doing something and finishing up the scene, but it's like, girl, your voice is still going. So that threw everybody off.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was that devastating, but it threw people off.
I didn't think it was that devastating either at first. Like I thought, okay, Michelle, just like whatever. But then I rewatched it back and I was like, it is kind of devastating.
That's like the big ending, you know?
Yeah, that's a good point.
And she just like literally stops.
And she specifically asked Anne Hathaway a question like how to die, and it's like, girl, that's what you came up with.
And Anne Hathaway's answer was make as much noise as you can, and she literally stopped lip syncing.
Oh, yes, she did the opposite. Yep.
Yeah, she did not take Anne's advice. And also too, like, we saw Tina do really well in the Bossy Rossi show. Like she had like super hype energy, like blah 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 blah. Like, but I think in this challenge, like the energy wasn't quite there for me. Like,
right,
it wasn't in the vocal, so you can't elevate it if it's not in the vocal. So I don't know. It wasn't bad, but it was a little disappointing.
Yeah. That's why I say, like, don't treat it like it's another night at the gig. Like, you're on RuPaul's Drag Race. Like, be the ringmaster.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, oh shoot,
The
like,
Russians
wow.
were great.
Yeah, I like the Russians a lot. I thought that Mick was perfect. Denali did a really, really good job. She actually got a good role for her that helped her to stand out.
That's right. Just having that little moment with Anne Hathaway changed their mindset, and I thought that they both really came through because Gottmik was a little nervous to dance next to Denali, but I think in the end their energy matched and they were feeding off of each other, and they really did steal the show.
Yeah, it was
Definitely.
It was like one of the like more fun parts of the Rusical, I thought, was the Russian. So yeah, good. That was a good role for them.
Ruin, what did they say? Ruin USA.
Yeah, ruin USA.
Oh, I like the little Chicago reference too in the Rusical when all of the different social platforms were coming out.
Oh yeah, I was just pointing that out to Stoney how that was from Chicago specifically. That was cute.
Yeah, I like that. The little Rain on My Parade reference was cute. It was nice that they threw in like those little references throughout the Rusical.
Mm-hmm. I think for people who are not familiar with musicals, it might have been like, oh my gosh, what the hell is this about? So I think that's why it landed so differently.
Definitely. All right. Well, that was the Rusical. I'm trying to think if there's anyone. Oh, we guess we didn't really talk about Elliot. I thought as Talk Tick or whatever, like.
Yeah, we didn't talk about some of the girls. Like, Candy's hair
know.
was all in her face. I don't know. Like, I didn't really understand the whole TikTok segment, like the flashlights. I didn't know if that was supposed to be them, like, on their phones, maybe, like, talking to their devices. I just didn't get it. and Elliot's on my nerves, so I was just like, what the fuck's going on?
I mean, with Elliot, like, I thought it was fine, but yeah, I just didn't get it either, really.
Her section was kind of boring.
yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, is this what, like, Gen Z is supposed to look like? Was that what she was trying to imitate? Like, I'm like, that, I don't know. That wasn't where my mind went when I, like, looked at her outfit.
Yeah, I don't know. It was weird. All right, let's move on. Enough of that. But let's just take a quick little break here. We'll come back and discuss the runway with you all.
Sounds like a
See
plan.
you soon. Okay, now we can go. Hey, everyone. Thanks for listening to our podcast so far. Thanks for coming. Right now, we're probably refilling our drinks, or maybe even gluing down our lashes again. While you wait, here's some things that you should check out.
Yeah, remember everyone, you can email us, tfcpod@gmail.com, and tfcpod on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.
Oh, and one more thing. You're not my real dad, and you never will be. Anyways, back to the show. Hey everybody, welcome back again to RuPaul's Drag Race podcast. Thanks for coming. We are going to talk to you about the runway.
Yes, category is
Tina Burner.
Tina's like, I'm so amped for this.
This is the best. Like, they can't even get mad I'm wearing yellow this runway.
And then Rosé's like, what, did somebody say orange?
Orange.
You leave
It's in the
Rosé
same color
alone.
wheel.
Yeah, she was giving you the Easy Mac yellow.
Yeah, she was, girl. That fucking powdery shit. All right. Well, let's start with let's start with whoever you want to talk about. I guess we don't have to talk about all the queens. Who do you like the best?
You know, I actually did not mind Tina Burner's look. It was yellow on Tina Burner again, but I think just seeing her in a black, luscious wig did something for me. I don't know. I thought it was cute.
Yeah, I thought this was a cute look. Like, my thing with Tina is, like, does everything have to be, like, a public utility? Like, it's always like,
Yeah.
okay,
Fire engines.
let's do the fire department. I'm going to do, like, the taxi driver.
Yeah,
like, can we just do
Police department.
I don't know. I'm just
painter suit.
ready for a non-public utility as her runway look.
Oh my god.
That's not yellow, orange, or red.
Yeah. I mean, this one she couldn't help, like, because she had to do yellow, but
She had permission to do yellow.
but I also
She sure did.
I feel like we should also, since we're talking about the taxi look, just go ahead and talk about Elliot.
All right,
gosh,
Jamal, what you got for
yeah.
us?
Mercy Queen. Okay, so I guess some of the dolls on Twitter came for Elliot when she, referenced The Wiz, iconic remake of The Wizard of Oz starring Diana Ross and Michael Jackson, released in the 70s. I've seen this film at least 3 times. It's huge in the Black community, of course, because of the underlying messaging attached to the movie and just kind of the, showing what it's like to be a Black person in society through this gorgeous lens that is The Wizard of Oz. But Elliot with 3 Ks said that,
Well, should I just
Her new
read the
nickname.
tweet?
Yeah, Stoney has a tweet pulled up, so let's read the tweet.
So this is the now deleted tweet. It's no longer on her Twitter page, but basically the tweet, so it's a picture of her look, and she says, "Toot toot, beep beep. My inspiration for my taxi look was the taxi from the movie The Wiz. Look it up. It's everything. Ease on down the road."
Okay, so a couple things here. So, okay. If you watch The Wiz, there are a couple points in the movie. One being right when she arrives to what is Oz in the movie, which is like the big city in The Wiz, and Dorothy cannot get a cab because she's Black. She sees the cabs and they quickly turn their service lights to off duty because she is a Black woman in the 70s. So I think Elliot's like, okay, look it up. I think that the Queen did not reach far enough, because Elliot told us we're reaching because we're coming for those edges, those ignorant edges she's got, those raggedy, ignorant ass edges.
Real crunchy edges.
She's telling us we're reaching, and she did not reach far enough into her comprehension bag as it relates to this song specifically, Ease On Down the Road, because you had to walk, even if you don't have any shoes. Keep on walking. Things are going to be hard, but keep going. Read the lyrics to this song, Elliot, and anyone else who is unfamiliar. And it says it all right there. It's just the plight of a black person. And even the notion of like the big city, we're seeing that today. Gentrifiers moving into black and brown neighborhoods, taking over properties and stores and businesses that, were ours, for lack of a better phrase or reference, and now we're being told, you're not welcome in your own space, so we're just going to push you out with the money, or you can't afford to get these places, you can't even get a cab. So Elliot, this was a opportunity for you to have a moment of learning and sharing this with the fandom, and instead you went right into that defensive bag like you did when you twisted what Black Girl Magic meant and said Simone was aggressive or not aggressive, whatever. This could have been an education moment, and instead you're just kind of turning off comments because you're wrong, and you're sitting in your stank, you're wrong. So that says everything it needs to right there, and I just wish that you would do better and help people learn out here, especially in 2021.
Because also too, like when Elliot is walking the runway, like he gets to the end of the runway and even kind of like snarls, like he's almost like saying, no, you can't get in the taxi.
Yeah, and that was a fair inside of the jacket, if I'm being real petty, that no black person then would have been able to afford.
Right.
Well, and it's just, I didn't really know I've never seen The Wiz, so like whenever Elliot posted that tweet, like I was just like, I don't get like why this is an issue. And then I like looked it up and like learned about it, and I'm like, oh, I could see why like that's like terrible what she's like tweeting. But like it's just so stupid because Elliot like already has like all this track record of saying like problematic things, and Candy saying like all the microaggressions and stuff like that, and it's like
every week.
And you can't even just say oops, my bad. But it's like,
right,
the bad thing about the tweet, she was like, look it up, do some research, it's amazing. And it's like are you that stupid? Like
because clearly you did,
because you didn't,
sis.
it's either went over your head completely,
right,
or you didn't like research it.
Yeah, maybe it was an honest mistake, but the way you are reacting is the problem with, a big chunk of white America. Get out of your feelings and learn and do better. Like we all fuck up sometimes. Just own it and move on.
And yeah, she should have just been like, oops, my bad. Like I didn't realize and like moved on. But instead she's like, y'all are reaching, and like turns off comments. So
yeah,
it's just
instead she's taking the Free Britney approach. She's like, oops, I did it again.
Trinity Jr. is what we're calling her.
Yeah, we nicknamed her Trinity Jr. We like to turn off the comments, not address our remarks.
Yeah, I just wish people would do better. And The Wiz is a great piece of black art. It's a big thing for black culture, but I think everybody should check it out. It's a great piece of art and work, in my opinion.
Definitely. Yeah, I'd seen it like once or twice, but it has been a real long time since I've watched it. So that reference did not like immediately pop up. So I'm glad that you guys found that and brought it to us and brought it to our attention, because I'm sure a lot of people listening don't know the reference either. I'm just guessing. So don't mean to demean anybody listening to the podcast or whatever.
Yeah. No, not at all. Shout out to XD from Jaden XD for putting me on this morning with the tweet.
Yes, educating us, girl. Let's talk about a really good look. Let's talk about Rosé, because I really love this mask reference.
Me too. Oh my gosh. The VHS, my brother and I would kill this tape. We watched it all the time. Rewind, bitch. Make sure you don't pull the tape out of the thing. Like, if you ruin this tape, I will kill you. Like, it was one of our favorite movies. So I love seeing this from Rosé.
Yeah, I loved it. I loved the throwback to that movie. It was just such an iconic movie for like 90s kids, I feel like.
Yeah. So, and Jim Carrey was like huge at the time.
Yeah.
And I think, Rose did a really good job of emulating having the mask on. And I don't know. I thought at first I did think I was on Rose's team. I was like, yeah, that's yellow. But then once they started saying orange, and I was like, oh, now I kind of see orange.
Well, and then like during Untucked, she like laid down next to the orange floor, and I was like, yeah, that's orange.
Oh, yeah. I was like, oh, it is orange. Like, at first I was like, no, it's yellow. What are they talking about? But then I'm like, no, girl, it's orange.
Rose was just serving you a good thick school bus lacquered yellow.
Well, I mean, that she was trying to match the suit from the mask, and that was more of a like darker yellow.
Yeah. Now, I could argue this for Rose because I actually like a mustard tone. Now, this wasn't mustard, but like Seth just said, there's like a dark yellow. So there are darker yellows, people.
Yeah, definitely. And another look that I really wanted to talk about, I kind of wish we had the bat here, but this is Candy Muse's tribute to Beyonce. They don't love you like I love you.
Hold up. That's right.
Hold
Iconic
up.
Oscar De La Renta number. How could you not remember this? Good job, Candy.
I wish she was swinging the bat, though. Like, just go full lemonade, girl.
We needed hot sauce. I would trade hot sauce for the sunflowers in the hair. That's a nod to her pregnancy photos, the queen.
Yeah.
I wish she would have like had a baseball bat under her dress and just pulled it out.
That was hot sauce.
Reveal.
I got hot sauce in my bag. That was hot sauce.
Yeah.
And Olivia was gorgeous, of course. Like, my gosh, pageant queen down, but just a vision.
Yeah, she was beautiful. And, I mean, imagine her with that reveal or even Dan lip syncing in after the reveal. Like, that would have been a sick look.
Oh, totally.
Yeah,
that's right.
I really liked Utica's look. We're getting a little Betsy Ross here, but I don't know. I really am liking the patchwork outfits that she's wearing.
More Utica vibes. I was feeling it. I thought it was a safe look. It wasn't my top favorite of the night, but I thought that she looked really great on the runway.
Yeah,
definitely
Utica style.
What did you think of Simone's like The Sound of Music lederhosen?
I thought it was cute, very hip hop and very sexy and playful. I liked it a lot, Simone.
Yeah, it was good. I enjoyed the jacket moment and all that, so that was fun.
Versace, she says.
Yes, girl. Well, and Denali was okay. Okay, now we talked about them all.
Denali looked cool, but yeah.
Oh, did we say Gottmik or did
Gottmik? No, we didn't talk about Gottmik. I was just kind of like, I mean, the outfit wasn't bad. It was just kind of like, I don't know.
I mean, we know
like,
Gottmik is a supermodel at this point.
Yeah, it's just like good. It's like Gottmik always just wears these good outfits. So that was pretty fun runway in the end. So then let's see. So then in the end, Rose does win this challenge. So she's one up Jan. I bet Jan was real salty about that one back home.
I could just see Jan looking at her screen.
Well, we watched her pit stop with Trixie.
Yeah.
I haven't watched that yet. Was she like
she was gracious about it.
Yeah,
that's her sister.
They were talking a lot about her like meme moment basically, and how fun it was that it's like still exists and like people use it all the time for everything.
Yeah, that'll be one of the ones you always go to for sure.
Absolutely.
Not this.
Congratulations, Rose, though. Well deserved. She slayed the number. She sounded great. She looked great.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, she absolutely deserved it. So then we find Candy and Simone in the bottom two. Ooh. I guess those two are pretty justified. Like we said earlier, Candy was like, her hair was in her face. You couldn't really even see if she was singing the words. And
yeah. Yeah. And then poor Simone, like, the one thing she can do confidently is rock a look on that runway, and you could just feel she was out of her box and comfort zone during the Rusical. So I'm sad she didn't push stronger through that, but totally justified these bottom two.
Yeah, because she had her sunglasses on, and you could still see her thinking, like, even through her sunglasses.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it really shocked me how bad she flopped in this challenge. I mean, she just had a bad week, but I don't know. She's like good at like the acting and stuff, so it surprised me that she wasn't good at the Rusical.
I know she didn't take notes from Queen Gigi, who did like a back handspring after struggling through rehearsals.
Yeah, just do a backflip. You'll be fine.
Yeah. Just do it.
So they have a good lip sync, and then Simone is safe. So that means that Candy Muse must sashay away.
Bye, Candy.
By the end.
Yes, finally. Candy's gone.
Yay. We're giving you the ending you all wanted. It's like, and then Rue's like, wait, I'm not ready for you to go home.
Mercy.
I'm not going to get an Emmy unless you're in a few more episodes.
What?
Yeah.
What dramatics was this? Like, why? Like, did Candy's like words to Rue touch her that deeply? Like, what do you think?
I was just like, wait, Candy, I do want you to leave. Keep going.
We just don't need to be saving queens right now. Like, I don't care who it is. Like, the season has been drug out so long. Like, give us a break. Like, there better be a double elimination.
I just don't get it because, like, I don't know, like, after we had the first 4 episodes without doing anything, like, Rue was like, from here on out, everyone's going home. And then, like, I was like, okay, cool. So we just won't have, like, a save this season. And then, like, Rue saves Candy. I'm just like, why? Like, I don't understand why we had to, like, save somebody.
And especially, like, and y'all know, setting my dislike for Candy aside, she deserved to go home this week. She has not been doing very well in the past challenges. She's been in the bottom. She's lip synced before, and she didn't do well in the Rusical. Like,
I agree.
She
It was her
struggled.
she
time
deserved to go
go.
home. It was her time. There's nothing more that I want to see from Candy, and I don't think there's much more that she can give.
Yeah, and it's just like Candy struggles with the choreography. Like, she's struggled in all of the challenges that require like any type of dancing. So it's like, I don't know, like, what Rue thinks she's gonna like. Is it just because of Untucked? Like, she just wants like somebody that argues and stuff.
She likes Candy Muse's Untucked. No.
Yeah, I mean, we're not
Oh,
going to have a
no.
narrator. Like, how will the producers know what to do unless Candy's there directing them?
Mercy. Well, I think it's time to get a new crew.
I don't know. I feel like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just
a little boring
I
to
was-
me, honestly. Like, I'm not like trying to rush the season. Like, I know we shit on American Drag Race sometimes. It's just because it's like Drag Race overload. So when you do these little twists that just make the seasons like longer, and we know you're going to dump another season on top of us, and we love doing the show. Yes, we do. But my God, RuPaul, like, do we really need to keep saving the queens after what did it say? 8 episodes and 9 queens remain. Like, the fuck?
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Like, next week she's going to be like, Kamora Hall, you may return to the competition.
like, is this an episode? Like, is this a season of Real Housewives? Are we gonna have 22 episodes? Is that what it is?
well, and my thing is too, like, we're going to like watch like next week or something. Like, Denali will be in the bottom and goes home, and then I'm
Some
gonna be
bullshit,
so
right?
pissed that like
I know.
like one of the queens that I wanted to like do well, like, just had a bad week or whatever. And it's just like,
yeah.
okay, we don't need to like be wasting our save on Candy.
Yeah. I don't know. It is obnoxious. I was like, man, another episode where nobody goes home. So
Well, and then next week like the COVID special or something, or
no, that was this week. I believe it was on Friday, but I haven't watched it yet because I just kind of don't care.
oh, okay, because I was like, are we gonna have like another week like without somebody eliminated?
No.
There better be multiple people eliminated next week because, like, knock half the girls out or something.
Or like this whole fucking cast better go home next
We
week.
need at least one double elimination, and I know like our name is not on the show, but my goodness, like, as a viewer, I'm just like, okay, sis, like, now is where I probably just let the episode stack up and I'll finish it later.
Right. Yeah, I know. I'm like, and we know production listens to the podcast. They like to listen to our critiques and kind of take some of them here and there. So listen to us, and in the future, don't do this to us again, please.
I'm just saying, if I did not have a podcast, I might let a couple episodes go, spoilers and
Yeah.
everything, and just watch it later, just as an honest viewer.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just like, did we get sucked into some like weird like 2020 vortex where like it didn't really like time's not even progressing anymore? Like
I don't
they
know.
just keep showing new episodes of season 13 of Drag Race.
They're like still filming season 13.
Oh
Yeah, it's like season 13's coming to you all 2021 long.
Oh shit, the season ends and it goes to like some quarantined mansion where all the girls are living together.
Yeah, something's like, I don't know. It just doesn't
Shit.
feel fun. One moment I did want to discuss about Untucked is this kind of moment we're seeing between Denali and Rose. We're kind of seeing this little bond flourish a little bit in Untucked. Like, oh, well, you did really good. Oh, you did really good.
Oh, just make out already. I'm here for it. I think they would somehow work in a weird way. I think that they would work.
Yeah, I thought that was fun, and I don't know,
It was
they're
cute.
definitely the more likable group of Untucked. So
Yeah.
can we just?
I would rather watch them fawn over each other any day.
Because like, can we just say that real quick? Like, I'm so annoyed on Untucked. Like, this is like my bitching session right now. But like
I'm gonna let you have it.
on
Go ahead.
Untucked, like it's like Tina, Candy, Simone, and there's like one Gottmik, and they're just like, we're the best at everything.
Olivia sits there quietly.
Yeah, and like Olivia's not getting involved because she knows that's a toxic like friendship circle. But I'm just like, seriously, like if you bitches like end up in the top 4, I'm gonna be so annoyed because they're like seriously the most unlikable people of all time.
I know. Like, it's like we need like a more likable top 4. We need like Simone. We need Gottmik. I would take Gottmik in the top because I don't think she's as bad as some of the other ones.
I think Gottmik just goes along.
Honestly,
with it.
think it's just the combination of Candy and Tina together. Like they kind of infect everyone else with their toxicity.
They're
so
such bulldozers. So
it's
it makes
like-
sense.
yeah. So I don't know. Like I just can't deal if like Candy and Tina are like in the top together. I'm going to like stop watching this show.
Well, maybe they'll lip sync against each other next week.
Fingers crossed, girl. Like I can handle Tina in the top, but if I don't think Candy deserves to be in the top based on what we've seen.
No, hell no. And that's just being fair.
And that's the tea. Let's go ahead and move on to the Fantasy League. Stoney, what do you have for us this week?
So this week on the Fantasy League, after 8 full episodes, Seth is in last place with 135 points.
Woo.
Wow.
In second place with 155 points.
Ooh.
And then Jamal is way ahead with 235 points.
Slain.
I hate it here.
And let's just recap like real quick who's on my team, because I was looking at this and I was just laughing because here's my team. Elliot with 3 Ks. Candy and Denali. So like Denali is like my only hope really at this point.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to remember who's on. I have Utica, Gottmik.
Yeah, you have Gottmik, Utica, and Rose.
Okay, so I guess I have a pretty decent team, but they're not. So you're telling me even with Rose winning, I didn't even catch up at all, though?
No, because the problem is Jamal has Olivia, Simone, and Tina. Well, Tina doesn't really matter, but Olivia and Simone have won everything. So it's like, I don't know. That's why he's like 100 points ahead of you.
Thank you, Queens.
Yeah, whatever. Jamal's waving her yellow, red, and orange flag, girl.
Hey, I will accept it for the crown.
Jamal's cheating. You've heard it here, everybody. All right, you guys. It's been another fun week here. Thanks for coming, the Most Magically Gay podcast. We made contact with the Brits this week. Thank you again for coming on the show, Beth.
Yeah.
We loved having you on.
That was so fun. Thank you for your time, sis.
Thanks.
Yes, we'll definitely be working through a few more of you before the season's over, so stay tuned and check your inboxes.
Ooh.
Ooh. And make sure you guys subscribe, like, leave reviews, and then come back next week because we have a whole nother round where hopefully more queens get eliminated.
Yes, Queen. Let us know who you're standing for on Twitter and let us know who you think should get debuts next.
Yeah, and let us know if you thought Candy deserved to go home this week or if she deserved to be saved.
Ooh,
I'm interested to hear that conversation because, I want to hear other voices just beside. We all kind of have the same consensus on Candy, so
Yes.
I wouldn't mind hearing some other input about her.
That's right.
All right, well, we'll see you next week, but until then, bye.
Bye.
Wait, Jamal, Stoney, I'm not ready for you to leave yet.
Oh my God, don't play with my emotions like that.
Just kidding, y'all both eliminated. Bye.